Welcome you all to the video lecture of General Method of Ore Extraction. My name is Sumita Rani Saraf, lecturer in Metallurgical Engineering Department, UGA Rourkela. So today we will learn about the different general method of ore extraction. So first we will know what is the extraction of metal. So to extract a metal, specific amount of energy is always required. So that energy is helped to reduce or release that metal ion present in that compound to its elemental form. So that process is known as extraction of metal. Extraction of metal means if you will extract the metal from its ore by the process of extractive metallurgy. So for this, different type of extraction process are used, known as pyrometallurgical process, hydrometallurgical process and electrometallurgical process. So these three are the basic types of metal extraction process. So the major steps in extraction of metal are, first of all, you have to concentrate the ore, then reduction to the crude metal, and finally you have to refine the often pure metal. So going to the next slide, we will discuss about what is pyrometallurgy. So basically pyrometallurgy means, pyro means heat and metallurgy means that is related to your extraction of metal. So it is a branch of extractive metallurgy having principal means of metal extraction. That means high temperature is generally used for the extraction process. So it is named as pyrometallurgy. It is a high temperature process occurring at the temperature of 500 to 2000 degree centigrade. Here high temperature process is often cheaper and also versatile. So than the other process like your hydrometallurgy and electrometallurgy. High temperature process permits the use of inexpensive reagent. So here inexpensive reagent or reducing agent are used, or inexpensive raw material used that are cheaper in nature. Like example, if there is zinc oxide, we will reduce it by the carbon. So we will get zinc and carbon monoxide. So here by using the reducing agent like carbon, we are able to extract the zinc and carbon monoxide will be removed. So the three steps of pyrometallurgy are calcination, roasting and smelting. So now step by step we will discuss about what is calcination, what is roasting and what is smelting. So moving to the next slide, we will have calcination. So what is calcination? It is a thermal decomposition of ore which decompose and remove the volatile metals like carbon dioxide and water. So here the ore is heated to a high temperature below the melting point of metal in absence of air, or limited air is used for the process. For the process of calcination, muffle furnace, kiln furnace or salt furnace are generally used. So moving to the roasting part, what is roasting? Roasting is heating up sulfide ore to remove sulfur in the presence of air. So here oxygen is required. Metallurgical process, it is a metallurgical process involving your gas solid reaction at elevated temperature to purify the metal component. Here what happens? Sulfur is removed as sulfur dioxide. So moving to the next slide, that is for the process of roasting, tin ore, copper ore, lead ore are generally used. So roasting is generally classified as oxidizing roasting, volatilizing roasting and fluoridizing roasting. So these are the three different type of roasting process generally used. But oxidation is the main type of roasting process. So moving to the smelting part, that is the third step of pyrometallurgy. We have smelting is a heating process for the production of metal. Either metal or matte will be formed. So it is a reduction process, that is smelting is a reduction process where oxide of metal take place with carbon, sulfur or sulfide in a suitable furnace. So here a suitable furnace is required, that is river battery furnace or your blast furnace or electric arc furnace is generally used for the process of smelting. Here we use metal charge in solid form, and when we will get the output, that is the product part, we will get it in the liquid part. So it is also further classified into glass smelting, matte smelting, reduction smelting, etc. So these are the different smelting process. So for the next have our general method of extraction, second part, that is hydrometallurgy. So hydrometallurgy is a process, or it is a chemical process in which we will use water, aqueous solution, acid, base for the recovery of metal from its ore. It is also known as aqueous chemistry because it uses generally aqueous part for the metal extraction process. It is done for low grade ore. So what are the stages of hydrometallurgy? The different stages of hydrometallurgy are, first of all, we have to prepare the ore for the leaching process by doing crushing, grinding, concentration, that type of things in the preparation part. Then we will jump to our leaching part. Then separation of leach liquor, where we have to separate the leach liquor. Then we will recovery the metallic value from leach liquor. And the final stage is recycling the leach liquor. So moving to the next slide, what is leaching? So generally leaching is extracting of the metallic value of ore that is selectively dissolved by using a suitable liquid reagent. So here we will use a suitable reagent where we will dissolve the mineral part to extract the metal part. The selectivity in dissolution depend on the nature of the reagent. So what reagent we are going to use, that will depend on the reagent that we are going to use. So third is rate of leaching. They depend on the various factors. So the leaching rate will be depend on the temperature, the pressure and volume, etc. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of hydrometallurgy? Greater control. In hydrometallurgy we have a greater control than other than our pyrometallurgy and electrometallurgy. Next, it is suitable for lean and complex ore, means low grade ore are also used for the process of hydrometallurgy. It is also environmental friendly. Then water liquor is recycled. That is the main advantages of hydrometallurgy, is whatever reagent, whatever chemical or whatever aqueous solution we are using, we can easily recycle it. Then what are the disadvantages of hydrometallurgy? Handling chemicals is very difficult because we have to use a lot of chemicals. That's why it is very difficult to handle. Then we require large amount of space. We will use a large amount of space to do that process. Then corrosion is most often formed because we are using acid base. So corrosion is the main problem. That is the main disadvantages of the process of hydrometallurgy. Then our last part of electrometallurgy is that it includes all the metallurgical process which utilizes electricity and electrical effects, and electrolysis, electrowinning, electrodeposition and electrorefining are the different processes of electrometallurgy. So for today